Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Space Engineers. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. Some changes have been made over the weekend after our initial flight of NESI. I've added some thrust to her. Not a ton, but more than we had, and hopefully that's going to be enough to get us around a little bit better. Kind of a rough initial flight on her for sure. I've changed the rear thrust area. If you can see right here, if you take a look there, I've got an extra large thruster in the back of her, and I'm hoping that's going to be enough to give us a little extra push. I also did a little paint job right back here for the entranceway. I'll let you take a look at this right here. If I need to, and I find I need more, then what I'll do is I will add some more right through here. We could add some 4 more small thrusters in here and in here. The other thing I did was I added the 4 that we had on here. The front configuration stayed the same. I left this just as is for our basically reverse and our braking power. And then I added the 4 extras over here on the side that were, these 4 that were right here are now on the side of the ship over here. And then the same vice versa on this side here. I added the 4 over onto this side. Good morning, Dragonon. How are you? And then I added 5 more underneath her here. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them underneath here, and reconfigured how the housing is around those thrusters underneath NESI, because I got that really horrible sinking feeling. Hey, Gold Dragon. Had that sinking feeling last episode when we took her out for the test flight, so I added a few more of those on there. It's not probably enough, but I'm going to hope that it's going to be good enough to get us by with the ship. I hope. So those are the changes I made over the weekend. A new rear configuration for the thrust on the backside. Added a few little flares of the metal grid. What are they called? The number 9 here is a beam block. We did the beam blocks on here. 1. So I put those on the sides just to give it kind of a fin almost, a little bit of a fin look to it on either side, because we had the same thing going on right here. And I like the way this fuses into the ship and holds these front areas together. And you can see the same thing over on that side there. So I liked that. Thank you for all the comments from the last episode. And then I painted a bit of a black stripe around both of these as well, just to give it a little more of a look. Hey, Just War, good morning. And so that is how we've got our thrust set up at the moment. And I just finished this morning relabeling everything and getting them back on the G menu when you're in the cockpit. So I think we're good to go with the thrust. I'm going to leave it at that, and we're going to make do with what we have on here. So yeah, we've got 9 total now down below to help us with the slowing down if we're pushing downward. We still have the same amount side by side, and I kind of figured that's enough. I kind of like the fact that she doesn't go side to side too fast, because when you're hooking up to the connector, I didn't want it to go too fast because I'm kind of an inexperienced pilot at the moment. And I didn't add any thrusters for pushing this way, pushing down. I just left the 4 in the down mode so that we can take that nice and easy when we're going down as well. But there was a whole lot of folks that said, hey, you need way more get up and go. So I added an extra large thruster on the back end and reconfigured the housings that hold it together. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Those of you who are here this morning with me so far. That's how she's looking. I'm hoping that's enough. It's a lot of thrusters. Most of them are small. We've only got 2, 4, 6 of the large ones, but I feel like that's probably pretty good. Try it? Yeah, we will try it. The thing I thought we'd do today that I did not get a chance to do on the weekend, that took like 4 hours to do all of that right there. What I didn't get to do is take this and lower this down and put this right in the floor. Somebody in the comments mentioned that there's those... We had one down on the planet where you could pull up and you can go out and do missions for them, go get ores and things of that nature, that their connectors are actually in the floor themselves. So I thought, well, that's a pretty cool thing. That is the case. So I think all I have to do here is get her turned on and detach from the connector. Just have her hover in here. We'll take this out and put this right down on the floor here is what we're going to do. Let me make sure this is empty. It is empty. Okay, good. All right. And I'm pretty sure I have to have her on because we've got gravity in the ship. And if I don't have her on, and at least hovering, she's going to drop down onto the deck of the ship. So let's go ahead and turn her on to... I don't need atmospheric thrusters on. I do need the batteries, though. Number 5. Nope, not number 7 is the batteries. And number 9. That should be on. Then we have to unlock her. There we go. So if I put her up here, we should be able to work down below. Let's do it. Hey there, Morris. Saberwolf, hello. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for being here this morning with me. I appreciate it very much. Let's go 2, 3, 4. Do I have a connector on any of these hot bars? There's number 9. There we go. So we'll do this right here, and I think that's going to be pretty good. Just like that. That brings it down quite a bit. Now when we come in through the back door here, we just have to go straight in and land. And then it was also suggested that we paint one of these blocks a different color. So I thought maybe this guy... well, let's see. Let's get her down onto that, and we'll see how it looks. So if we go... just like so. I'm kind of curious as to what block I need to paint. Let's make sure we're actually doing this correctly. She is on right now. Perfect. So let's go ahead and lock her. And then we'll turn off the thrusters, and we'll turn off the batteries, and we'll turn back on the hydrogen tank so they can recharge. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have my cursor right there on that block, and that is second from the bottom right there. So let's go ahead and grab number 6. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it just like this, this stuff right here. And put that grid right on there. Like that. Now let's make sure that's correct. Yeah, right there. So as long as my nose is pointing at that, I should be directly on top of the connector. So we're going to do that right there. Perfect. Look at that. Now she fits in here much, much better, I think. And she's down here where she's with us, you know, not way up high in the sky. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. Yeah, so I think that's much better right there to have her sitting low like this. It actually even looks better back in here now with her down there, right? Place the panel. You don't think that's good enough right there? The little yellow ziggy-zag things? Little warning things right there, just like we got down on the floor? I thought about putting panels over the top of this, but then I thought, I like seeing those guts down there, so I thought I'd leave it alone just like that. So there we go. So the shuttle is in place. That's the next thing I wanted to do. That did not take very long at all. I'm surprised because it's me doing the work, but there we go. So we'll close all those doors there. I am thinking about taking her out for a test run again. It seemed to me like we were pretty low on power, huh? See it from the other side? Yeah, you can see it from the other side. I suppose you can, can't you? Yeah, but we're not going to be able to put a panel there because we got the pipe there, so it's just going to have to be what it is, I guess. Now, my other question was, do we need even more batteries in here? It seemed to me that when we were running her, she was running really low on power really fast. Just for those of you who just got in here, we did add more thrust to her. We've got the same configuration on the front. However, you can see the back area here. She's got a bigger back end now with more thrust. And I thought if this is still not enough, what I'd do is I'd add 4 more small thrusters in here and 4 more over here. And hopefully that would give her just enough to kind of really get her going nicely. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking if you still need the conveyor, you could put it in the block just ahead of the elbow you're going to need for the connector. I suppose I could, huh? I could have put the connector back down in there, but I don't know. I don't think I really need it, right? We got the the conveyor block. We've got the connector there, so it should be good. And I can't think of anything else I need right now. I've got the solar panels still where they were. The NESI sign I was going to move, but then I thought, nah, it looks okay right where it is. I do not have a light on this side of it, but that's okay. We don't really need one. And, oh, what is this? Oh, look at this. We've got some damage here. What happened here? This is interesting. I've got some damage up here. I wonder what caused the damage. I'm not sure what did that. I don't remember crashing her into anything. I don't remember anything crashing into her at all. We'll have to take a look around and see what's going on here. Let's go and drop that stuff. No, I want you to go into here. Sorry, I pushed the wrong button there. You can, yeah, okay. It looks like it's just taking that stuff into, so, huh. Yeah, when did that get damaged? Hey, BNet 2001, thanks for being here. A camera for docking, yeah, we did talk about the camera. You're right about that, so we'll give that a look as well. Okay. Well, let's grab some plates and see what happened here, because I picked up the busted pieces parts there. And then we need a camera, huh? Sip my coffee, just made it. Hello there, Mr. Top SE Channel. Well, thank you, BNet. I'm glad you think it's the best. I don't know about it, but I'll take it. I'll take it, buddy. I'll take it. Okay, so we're looking for a camera. Let's go to G, and we'll get rid of this right here, and we will go camera. This is another thing that I've never used before. I got my caps on. I bet I'm moving a little bit slower. And we'll do that right there, and this is our camera. So I'm guessing this goes outside above what it is we want to be able to watch, right? So would this go like right up here so we could see what we're doing? No air recharge from there, huh? Okay. Yeah, I had not noticed that the cockpit didn't recharge your air. All right, so we'll put the camera there. Is there any particular way this needs to go? I have never seen one of these. Oh, oh. And he's floating away, never to be seen again. Dampeners back on, please. Thank you. It does have a little bit of a look to it, but what do I need? I need some steel plates. Okay, so that is going to be right there. I guess we'll just do that. Let's grab some steel plates. There's some more of that carnage. Drop you in. Nope, I want you in here. There we go. And just a little bit of steel platage. There we go. That should work right there. You guys said that these are real easy to set up. Keep in mind, though, that this is me you're talking about. So this could take a little bit of time. We'll see. Oh, ouch. But anybody who doesn't know how to do it, hopefully they're watching, and they'll be able to figure this out. Does that look right to you guys right there? Make sure you can read camera. What do you mean by read the camera? I don't see the word camera on here, or just in the cockpit. Zip. Captain aboard. Let's go to our inventory, right? And control panel. Do I just type in camera? Camera view. It's upside down. Of course it is. I I was like, wait a dang minute, how is this supposed to help me? All right, all right, all right, all right. You wacky thing, you. It's upside down. Okay. Of course it is. I put it in. It's upside down because I installed it. So camera, I don't see the word camera on here, but we'll make sure that the green light is underneath it, I guess now. Green light's bottom left. Okay. Oh man, leave it to me to put it on wrong right off the bat. Ah, it's alright, right? Nobody's perfect, and I'm far from it. Let's try that again. Let's go back to inventory, and we'll go to the control panel and the camera. Action. Camera 2. No, it's not. It's camera 1. As a matter of fact, I'm going to label this NESI camera. And just get rid of that. Okay, view. Oh, look at that. That's pretty nice. Oh, that is very good. I see. So, okay, the camera is on the small version. The gray strip is the indicator for the top. Wait till he scrolls his mouse. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. You can really see a long ways away. Now I'm thinking maybe I should have one up on the nose of the ship. Okay, there's our other camera now. C-A-M, C-A-M, oh, M, there we go, and that would be camera number 4, since that's the most recent one we put on, and, yeah, you know what, the glass doesn't seem to be having an impact at all with looking out there, so that would put the camera inside, probably keep it a little bit safer, too. Okay, we'll keep it inside. I like that. Okay, we'll keep that inside. Let's go ahead and adjust what we're doing out here with the front end of the ship. Get this put back the way it was. And then we need to use, looks like it's the angle 5. Okay. Oh, there you are. Perfect. Put that back. It's interesting, since there's a different block back behind this one here, it doesn't let me do the smoother surface. It just has that grid on there. One of you had mentioned in the comments how to get rid of these things here, but you've got to do something from the inside. I just don't have space for anything. Okay, so we've got a second camera. We should probably put that on the hotbar as well. It'd be kind of cool if the camera could sit like right on that end there, but we can't because we've got the window here, so that's okay. No big deal. Cameras get shot off pretty quick on combat ships. I shall not put glass in front of mine and see how well it does. Okay. I always put the clear LCD in front of my cockpits for scripts like automatic LCDs 2 and the radio spectrometry, one for finding ores. The radio spectrometry. I thought about that. You guys had brought that up one time about there is a way to scan. Is it like a way to scan asteroids to kind of tell you what the asteroid has on it? And I was kind of thinking about that when I was zipping around looking for stuff and how long it takes you to actually go out and look for ores. It might not be a bad thing for a single player to actually have that. I did. Okay. So, number 6. There we go. Number 7. There we go. Number 6. Number 6. In and out. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so those guys are set to go. Whoop. Yeah, you know what? Actually, no, not here. I don't want to save here. I would like to go save from the cryo chamber. We're good to go on those guys now. It did take a little while, but, you know, now I know. Save, and yes. Okay, that's another piece of the puzzle taken care of. I'm going to go ahead and drop what I've got here into there. Anything else that I need to do on NESI? How much... let's see. NESI reactor has a bunch of it in here. I'm going to put all that in there too. Where's NESI's reactor? NESI reactor. I'm going to put this into there too. It looks to me like I have gone ahead and done all of the uranium at the moment. I don't have very much, do I? My weekend was great. We had a really fun Friday night. We did some karaoke, had some cocktails. Saturday, we watched some movies and lounged around. Sunday, Variety found a local... There's still a few farms in the area that we live in Levine, which is just kind of a suburb of Phoenix. It's way on the, the outer edge of Phoenix. And she found this little, an old ranch that does homemade, chicken pot pies and preserves and things of that nature. So we went there, had a coffee, and bought a couple of things. And it was just nice to get out for a little bit. So it was a good weekend, thank you. It was a good weekend. We had fun. So... NESI Large Cargo's got 422K ice in it, which is a lot of ice, but we'll keep it there. O2H2 gens are working. This doesn't look like a whole lot of uranium to me. My karaoke song of choice? Oh boy, that's hard to say. Variety and I have been doing karaoke for a long, long time. We've been together for almost 25 years, and most of those years we've been doing that. So we do a little bit of everything. Country, I sing a lot of the old 60s and 70s songs. It's just, yeah, across the board, really. Is that a lot of uranium? Doesn't look like it to me. Not when you see that there's 8,000 liters. Is that what that's saying? 8,000 liters? I got 31.3. Yikes. Our cruise, we leave on I think the 21st is a Sunday of November, and we are back on December 5th, late afternoon, so December 6th, I'll be back to doing the streaming on Twitch and then putting the content up on YouTube as well. I am doing a series, I'm recording a series right now when I get done in the afternoon with the streams, and then I've been recording a series that will air each day while I'm gone for 14 days, at 9 a.m. each day. It'll be a different episode. And I wasn't really going to say anything about what it is. Hey, Z-Jace. Didn't see you sneak in there. You got it's got purple lettering with the black background. Sometimes the blue and the purple just sneak away from me. So anyways, there's our uranium, and it doesn't look like we've got any more to process at the moment. And the cruise is going to be on the ship is the Celebration. It is a Carnival cruise ship. It's brand new. It is currently on its transatlantic route over to Miami, Florida, and it has a bunch of people on it right now who went over to London and jumped on board, and they are doing the initial sail there, and then we'll be on the initial American sailing of the ship. Trying to think if there's a go-to karaoke song I go to. I've been doing some Gordon Lightfoot lately. Jerry Reed, Eastbound and Down. The old TV themes I love doing. Those are fun. Do you think we're ready to do a little jaunt? I'm gonna close these doors here. Make sure everything's shut down. Look at that. Those solar panels are full juice right now. Giving off full juice. Gold Dragon's voting for a yes. I think we're ready to go. Before we take off, though, I am going to make sure all the thrusters are on. God, that was such a panic mode last episode. I thought for sure I was going to drop this ship right down into that. I will never make this mistake again. I will never build on an asteroid so close to a planet ever again. It's just too easy to get pulled into the atmosphere, and it just scares the crap out of me. Terrifies me, actually. It's not even scared, just terrified. Okay, here we go. I feel like I should go fill my coffee cup up real quick. I'm going to do that. I'm going to fill my coffee cup real quick. Let's go down. I'm going to go in the crowd chamber. I'm going to fill it up. We're going to take a little bit of a ride. We're actually going to take a ride in it today and see what it's doing. There's another tropical storm coming in for Florida. I'm going to have to take a look and see. Yeah, we knew November was a kind of a tough month. I know the hurricane season's kind of ending at the end of this month, so we were kind of rolling the dice on this one, but hopefully it's going to be all right. I'll be back in just 1 second. Let me fill my coffee cup up. Bathroom break. And we're back. Hold on to your butts. What's that from? What movie's that from? Hold on to your butts. Can't remember. Jurassic Park. Oh yeah, Samuel L. Jackson says that when they reboot the power, huh? That's to reboot the computers. Right. Okay, thank you. 1, unlock. Oh, that's escape, huh? Geez, we're off to a really bad start. Number 3. Oh, you know what? No, let's push number 1 again. And I said I was going to go ahead and check the thrusters and make sure they're on, correct? Yeah, because we don't need that aggravation at all. Okay, you guys are all on. Good. Across the top, we've got just our 4 up there to kind of take it nice and easy when we're dropping. We've got the 8 on the side. We've got 4 there and 4 there. They're all on. We got our big boys in the back all on. These 4 are on, and those 4 are on, and let's make sure the 9 we've got underneath here now are on as well. They all look like they are on, so that is a good thing. System check. Check, 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 check. Okay, and here we go. Whew. Boy, sweet baby Jesus, I'm a little bit nervous about this one right now, I can tell you that much. Okay, so we're going to unlock again, and that's escape again. Unlock. We're going to turn our reactor on. We're going to turn the batteries on. Oh, they're on recharge now. I want them on auto. And number 4 is our light. Okay, and we're going to go B, and we're going to pull away from the dock. I have a feeling my connector is probably still too tight. I should have been able to pull away from that just easy as can be. Yeah, that's what it is. What do I control click that? Yeah, 0.0003. 0.0003. NESI connector. 0.003. Okay, so now I should be able to pull away from that. Okay. We're lifting up. Up is better now. Of course, we're not going to slow down too fast because we only got the 4 thrusters pushing backwards. I may add a few more across the top just for the breakage to break us a little bit quicker if we're pushing up, but I don't see us doing a whole lot of that at the beginning here, or too much at all, really. I just want to get away from that atmosphere below me there before I take her out and give her a run. We're going to fly off a little bit today. What is it that we're supposed to do to test the power? Shift up and to the side. Is that right? It seems to be doing just fine with that right there. Well, she's airborne. Airborne. In no air. Yeah, I'm thinking right now just watching her slow down here as we push upwards. Just to have maybe a little extra stopping power wouldn't be such a bad idea. But NESI is on the move. Alright, so our next target is going to be that guy right there. So I think I might try to head that way just a little bit to see. Test the jump drive, huh? Okay, let me test the gyros a little bit too. I'm having to really sweep that mouse across the mouse pad here. Oh my God. Let's fly first for a little bit, and then we'll test the jump drive. Oh my God, I'm terrified right now. Let's go V. I'm going to back away from her a little bit so I can see. That's as far away as I can get right now in V mode. We have cleared the whole space station that we have. How's our get up and go speed? It's not fantastic. We're getting up and going. We're still not going to get away from anything too fast. But once I reach speed, right, I can just hit Z and we coast there. Cameras, okay, number 7. Number 6. Space. Okay, why can't I get out of camera mode? F. Oh, thank you. Okay. Let's see her stopping power. Let's see how how fast she slows down. Oh man, the sound of... Can you hear the engines? The sound of those engines is amazingly cool. Not fast. What's Alt F4? Oh God. Does that eject me from the ship? Oh. Well, she's not going to be stopping on any dimes, that's for dang sure. But, whatever. I'm kind of eager to move forward, and I realize it's probably silly to say that when the ship may not be ready to completely do that. But we've stopped. Just about. Now I'm curious, can I walk around in here? I should be able to, right? Oh man, look at this. This is cool. Well, we're going to try that jump drive out, and you guys are going to walk me through it here. The pros I got here with me in the room, who I appreciate very much. Let's get her back up to speed one more time. Our first capital ship. Now it says I've got 2 hours of power. That's it. And then once I go to turn the dampeners off, I've got days worth of power on here. Yeah, if I were to continue to run the ship on the uranium, then I would only have a couple hours worth of power. But since we can turn the dampeners off and just float through space, that is so cool. Oh man, thank you for helping me get here, guys. This is really cool. Look at NESI, man. We're flying. We're doing it. She is on her way. Look at beautiful. I tried my best to keep her from looking like just a big square tube or a box or any kind of tube. You know, give her a little bit of personality. I see there's another planet up there to go to, way up there. That's interesting. So that's nice to see. So even with just this little bit of uranium that I have on here, I've got quite a bit of time. There is no uranium on any planet, though, or moon, from what I understand reading. So uranium, you just have to find it in the asteroids as we go along. That's why I was thinking it might be better if, with me being a single player and limited time to actually play, to put that mod on that you guys said kind of scans the asteroids. What do you guys think of that? We've got to slow down. We'll try out the jump drive. That says he's got over 1,000 hours to build pretty ships. Oh, I bet your ships look good. Do I come to a complete stop for the jump drives? Never done one before. This will be a first. And then another question is, how do you know how far you're supposed to jump drive in order to do it? Number 1, jump destination, blind jump, distance to the proximity of coordinate, 9, 10, 69 kilometers, achievable percentage of the jump, 100%, weight of transported mass, oh my God, 5.4 million kilograms, operational jump drives, 2 of 2, seated crew on board, 1. I wonder where this is going to take us. Apparently 910.69 kilometers ahead, huh? That doesn't seem very far. I guess it is. Do I hit it? Do we do it? Yes or no? Am I ready? Jump. Woo! Oh, that's pretty awesome looking. Oh my God. So then I hit 2. Oh wait, before we do that though, I've got to go see. I got to go see what it looks like down here. Ugh, oh, my stomach. My stomach's in my butt. Let's go see. It had to have. Oh yeah, okay. So it drained. Oh, it drained both of them. I see. Okay, so they do work in tandem. All right, so you can't just have the one without the other one working. They work in tandem. Okay, so we need to put them on recharge now. Man, that was pretty cool. So it takes 7.5 minutes to recharge, I believe is what the amount of time was set on there. So let's go number 7. Let's hit number 2. Which of course is going to use up my battery juice. I see. Okay, so if I had turned one of them off, it would have taken me less time. I wonder how close we are now to that planet. I can't not take my helmet off. I've got to keep my helmet on because there's no O2 back in here. I also moved this down so now she sits a little more flush with the floor. So we took out that conveyor box that was sitting in here and just put a connector in. So she sits kind of a little more. When we pull in, we've got a block now marked to show us exactly where we need to be. You can see we've got the X marks right here. X marks the spot, so we're hooked up there to do that, and then pull in and dock right there. So she's all set to go now too. So that's what we've done today. And then everyone's been helping me with the cameras and the jump drives. And so we did a jump already, and we're kind of waiting for a recharge on the jump drives, which shouldn't be too... Oh, looks like we've got one ready to go. Looks like maybe they're both ready to go now. And how does that work for the batteries? Does that really use up a lot of juice? These batteries here, I should take them out and turn them around so I can actually see the readout on these guys, instead of having to go back in here. Looks like they're fully charged still. That's good. Oh, I wonder, do the jump drives work off the reactor? Are they working off the reactor's power and pulling from that? Mogarath, hello. I say that right? Mogarath? Mogorath? Mojorath? Mojorath. I love figuring out everybody's names. Mogorath. Okay, with a G, huh? Not a J? Mogo. Thought maybe you got the mojo on, you know? Okay, it's Mogo. Alright, very sweet. Got it. I got it the first time. See? Never second guess yourself. Except unless it's me. Then I'm apt to do that. We are over 9,000 kilometers away from home right now. We were looking at our next destination. We found out right now that if we get too close to this corner window, it will suck the air right out of our bodies and try to kill us. But I was thinking maybe we head back home at the moment, do a jump back, and get her docked and start kind of getting some of the materials we need in her so she has her resources in her. I guess we could just go over here, and if I needed to, I could just fly off to nearby asteroids and get the resources, right? Should we just make it a point right now to go over there? Oh, boy. I'm thinking I'm going to do it. I'm thinking I'm going to do it. Boop, 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 boop. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get right over to here. How far do I go? I mean, how far? How do you know how far you're supposed to go? We could actually jump right into that ship. It's kind of coming this way, isn't it? Camera, number 7. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty dang handy to have, huh? No, I don't want to get too close to that, right? That would be a bad thing. That was a pretty good zoom, though, huh? I mean, that's the most zoom I've had. And then hit F to get out of that? F to get out of that. Okay, thank you. Okay, so, and then after that, the next planet we would go to is the one in the upper left-hand corner of the screen there, if I'm not mistaken. We go to that place next. Question. The moons don't have uranium anymore, right? It has to be an asteroid that we go to get the uranium. So I would think that once we're here at this planet here, I'm going to have to spend some time going around and looking for uranium. Although we don't have an ore detector on NESI at the moment. We talked about doing that too, getting an ore detector put in place. What do I need for something like that? Let's hit F. Let's go to... Well, we're fully charged, and I've let just about all the O2 that I put in here out now. I'm thinking on the nose, right up here. I'm thinking I'm going to put it right in here, actually. Because I am seriously thinking about that mod. It might not be a bad idea. Let's try it right here. It might even look kind of cool just to add a little something extra onto the ship. If I do that right there, grab the pieces parts. I should be able to use this connector, right? There we go. Perfect. He is learning. That doesn't look too bad right there. I kind of like it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do an Alt middle click on that and drop everything back in there. Okay, let's go to our inventory, control panel, and we're going to do... okay, so this is our NESI ore detector. NES caps. NESI ore detector. That should work right there, and then I'm going to put that down on my hotbar too. NESI. NESI hanger door, NESI... you know what? Oh, what's this here? NESI ore detector right there. Boom. Toggle block on, off. Oh, what is that? What was the other option there? Hold on a second. Let me grab that again. Broadcast using antennas on, off. Toggle block on, off. If I do that, I could do that, and then I'll also have to go, I think, into the control panel. I could go ore detector, NESI ore detector. I can actually change the range to be as big as I want. It's going to suck more juice, but if it's not on, it's not taking any juice. So we'll turn that off at the moment. How's that? And yeah, I agree, the max range is kind of limited, but that's what we've got, so there it is. It is off right now, so yeah, we've got the ore detector off. Right? It is off. If I go back in here and look at it, it should say it's off. Whoop. Let's see, ore detector. Yeah, off. It is off, so it is not using any juice at the moment. Alright, so I'm thinking about doing another jump now. We're going to go to Control 2. And number 1. Jump destination, blind jump. Hey, why not? It's radio. Why wouldn't I blind jump? It's going to take us 911.46 kilometers. Achievable percentage of the jump is 100%. Weight of transported mass, that 5.4 million kilograms. Operational jump drives 2 of 2. Seated crew on board 1. So, real quick. I'm curious. Inventory. J. Jump. If I take one of these and turn it off, and then I hit number 1, it will take me, number 1. Oh. Look at that. Now with taking that 1 off of there and turning it off, it doesn't let me access the jump drives through this process here. So if you're going to turn 1 off and have 1 on and 1 off, you're going to have them separate on the hotbar is what it looks like to me. So that's not a thing. Turn that back on again. And we'll go back to 1. I turned off the one that I had on the hotbar. Yeah, it looks like I did. Yeah, that's what I was, I guess, trying to show, is that I turned 1 off and then it turns them both off. Well, it turned that one off. Sure, let's do it. Do you think that's too far? I have no idea to judge the distance on something like this. It's not like I can point at the planet and it says this planet is this far away. You know? It doesn't really tell me that. I'm thinking 2 jumps might get us close enough. Engage. I don't want to point the ship at the planet, engage. I don't want to point the ship at the planet. I think I'm close enough to the planet right here to do that. I'm just terrified of accidentally going into engage. I'm terrified of going into the atmosphere. 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh man, that is so cool. Oh wow, I am still forever and a day away from that thing. That is amazing. And we're recharging. Oh, ZJ says you... Okay, I guess that was mentioned earlier. You can't warp into the atmosphere. BNet was saying that before, that, yeah, it'll tell you, it'll give you a warning that says you can't do that. I don't know. Did I jump? I think I did. It looked like I did. I feel like we're a little closer now, although those asteroids look relatively familiar to me. Oh, we didn't actually jump. What happened there? Why wouldn't we have jumped? Yeah, we're no farther away from home than we were a second ago. Blind jump, 9/11/46. Achievable percentage of the jump, 100%. Way to transport, operational jump drives, 2. Seated crew on board, 1. Please confirm. I'm not touching anything. I feel like I went past it that time. Oh, we're here. Ooh, look at that. There's a pretty shot. The desert planet. This is pretty good. We're pretty darn close to it, I'd say. Nice job. It's all random luck. Now take the shuttle to the surface of the Mars-like planet. Oh boy, you guys are so pushy. Oh my gosh. I'm scared. Look how far home is now. It's so far away. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my God, look at that. Can you believe it? We are off another planet. Oh my God. I feel like I'm a long ways away from that. You think I feel like I'm a long ways away from it. Maybe I'm not? Check the range on the beacon. Let's go to the control panel and let's do the beacon. NESI beacon, broadcast radius. I probably should crank that all the way up, huh? I know somebody said, well, it uses all the power when you have it all the way up, but it's like, you know what? I'd rather be able to see it than not see it. 200,000 meters. So it's on. It should be good to show everything. I've got these 2 solar panels right here in the sun. I wonder if there's a way I can get all of them in a little bit of the sun. If I rotate you a little bit here, nah, it's not going to work that way. Oh man, okay. Are we going down the planet? Are we going down to the planet? Are we going to get in the shuttle and go to the planet? It's I've got 20 minutes. Do you think we can get down to that planet in 20 minutes? Set GPS. Ooh, that's a great idea. Inventory, GPS from current location. Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you for saying that. NESI. And let's make it let's make it cyan colored. There we go. Just like that. And yes, okay. Really, you know, I've not thought about that, but yeah, that's a great way to do that. Then, I mean, it's just right here. Did I do that right? Yeah, there it is, right there. Boom, right there. Okay, so sweet. That's good to go. Oh man. Okay. Let's give it a whirl. Let's make sure everything's filled up. All of our bottles are filled up. Hey, Argonath. I don't feel like I've got time to go down to a planet right now. I don't feel like I've got time. I feel like I need to make sure, well, these guys already got recharged. Argo, we've jump driven. We did 2 jumps, and we are now outside the Martian planet. We're talking about going down onto the planet, but I just don't feel like I've got time for it. It's only 15 minutes. And I feel like we're going to be, you know, I don't want to rush and push it. I want to make sure I have plenty of time to do it. I feel like that should be the next episode, is where we go down to Mars. I've done a lot this episode already. We're here. We're just outside of Mars. So that's pretty dang cool. Yeah, I think I might do that, Z, Jace. We may wind up ending the stream a little bit early. And then, is there anything else you guys could think of that I need to do to NESI? We've got cameras installed today. We fixed the landing pad in the docking bay in the back for our shuttle to pull in a little bit nicer. I've added more thrust to her. It's still not fantastic, but it's a little bit better than it was. I still think that if something was coming after me, it would shoot me right out of space, easy. Oh wow, look at that! And he was distracted quickly. That is a cool asteroid. I feel like we'd still get shot pretty quick. They'd just chase me down. Next one we build eventually down the road is I would put probably 4 of these front back like that, probably 4 of them, just to double it up. But it moves a little faster now. And then we've got the shuttle sitting down more on the floor with a marker block in front of her, so she's easier to kind of, you know, monitor inside and out. We've got the thrusters on the sides now instead of on here. We've got more thrust underneath. That asteroid is amazing looking. How cool would it be if that was all uranium right there? Oh man, see, that's my biggest concern out here, is having to go find uranium again. But I guess that's what we've got the shuttle for, so we could do that. We added an ore detector. We've added the cameras and got the cameras working. We have 2. One in the cockpit and one over here at the connector, so we can see when we're docking. What else did we do today? Oh, we fixed some dents that was in the ship that I don't know how they got there. Yeah, I have no idea how those dents got on the ship, the damage. That's a mystery to me, really. I think that covers everything we did today. I wasted a bunch of O2. But we're here. We made it. We jump drive. We did the jump drives twice. And we're on our way to Mars. That's so cool. Look at that. I'm so tiny. I'm so tiny. Oh. Oh, that's weird. That is really weird. I want to get up here for a screenshot for my desktop. There it is. Wow. That is so cool. So yeah, let's end the stream a little early. It's like, I don't know, 10, 11 minutes early. I don't know what else we need to do other than I need a couple hours to make sure we have time to fly down, do what we want to do down there on the planet, and then fly back up. I feel like I should grab some resources to put in the ship so we could do just some kind of a platform and then mark it, so we'll have at least an icon that says, hey, we were there. Something like that. Get some feedback from folks to see if there's anything I need to remember before I head down onto the planet. But that is the next goal then. Yeah, we jumped out here. We made it. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Clang dented the ship? I don't know. I don't know if it was Clang. It's kind of a mystery to me. I'm not quite sure what caused that to happen. But, you know, here we are. We made it. It jumped. It worked. I learned a few new things today, which is fantastic. Always happy to have that stuff happen. But there it is. We are going to Mars next, and we'll find out what they've got down there. I've never been there before, so it'll be exciting. So thank you for being here today. Thanks for all the help with NESI. I really do appreciate everybody's contributions to her. We made it. I mean, we're a long ways from home, a whole long ways away from home. Farthest we've ever been from home at the moment. There she is. There's home sweet home. Long ways away. That's so cool. Is this an infinite space? Can we go forever? When's the next stream for Space Engineers? Let's make it for Wednesday morning. Same time, 9 to 11 Arizona time. We'll make it Wednesday. Let me think about that. Hold on a second. Let me think about that. You know, the reason I move the episodes a couple days apart, it gives me a little bit of time to come in here at night and do work on her. But she's kind of put together and done. So how about we do it tomorrow morning? You guys up for tomorrow morning, 9 to 11 Arizona time? Because I'm going to get done here. I'll edit this and put it up on YouTube, get some feedback overnight tonight, and then tomorrow morning we'll give it a whirl. Let's just do it. Okay. All right. Tomorrow morning, rejoin 9 to 11 Arizona time. We're going to jump in the shuttle. We'll get feedback overnight tonight on if there's anything I need to make sure I do. I don't like the fact that I don't have a survival kit on the shuttle. At least I would like to have the pieces, parts for something like that. But I'm willing to chance it. We'll go down there and see what happens. We'll go down there and see what happens. But thanks for being here, and we'll do it again tomorrow morning. I'll put it on the schedule, the Twitch schedule, since we've talked about it right now. So I'll put it right on the schedule and get that locked in. Stranded Alien Dawn is this afternoon, 1 to 3 Arizona time. I know a lot of people switch their clocks around. Arizona does not do that. We don't do that. So we stay the same year-round. So I will see you then. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.